Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in this video we are going to solve TCS NQT practice coding questions. Solving these questions will give you a knowledge of how to tackle problem solving in your TCS NQT exams, and you will also understand basic details about coding questions that comes in your TCS NQT examination. Make sure to watch the video till complete end, and if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss on any of the important updates from my channel going forward. There is a complete playlist on TCS NQT that I am creating. I have already uploaded topic wise preparation videos on that. If you have not checked it yet, make sure to check that too, as I'm very sure that it will be very helpful for you. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's topic. Let's look at this question. What we need to do here is find the maximum element in an array in Python. Okay, so we have this code here. What we have done is we have taken a function find max. Inside that we are taking array as the input. Okay, so now what we will do is initially we will assume that the first element is the maximum of our array. Okay, assume first element is maximum. Okay, because from here only we will start the calculations. Then we have taken a for loop. Okay, in this for loop is it will loop through the array to find the largest element in the array. Now we have done for num in array, and then we are doing a if condition check. So if our current number is greater than the maximum element, then what we need to do, update the max element. Okay, that is update the max element with the current number, and finally like we have to return the maximum element that we have found in the array. So if you see like we have this thing, right, 5 3 9 1 7. Okay, so maximum element initially will be what? We will take the first element, right, as I told you, so it will be 5. Okay, then you will come in this for loop and it will loop over every element. Okay, then it will check if num value is greater than maximum element. Okay, if not, then it will just go again to the next element itself. Okay, if it is, then it will stop. For example, let's see if we are on 3, this num value is greater than max element, no, so it will just escape it and move on to the next value, which is 9. So this case is true. In this case, like 9 is greater than 5, so what it will do, it will update the max value or max element with the 9 value, right? In the same way it will move forward again. 1 is smaller than 9, so it won't even go in the if condition. 1 is not greater than 9, so it won't go in the if condition. Next is 7 is also not greater than 9, so again it will not go into this condition, and the for loop will be completed because we have traversed the entire array. Now whatever is the value stored in the max element will be our maximum value. That is why we are returning the max element at the end. So this is the simplest implementation. Moving on to the next question. Let's look at this question now. See, in this question what we are asked is calculate the Fibonacci sequence up to a certain number in Python. Okay, so here we have what is a Fibonacci series? First of all, let me tell you. See, Fibonacci series is a series where the next number is the sum of last 2 digits. Okay, so initial 2 digits are 0 and 1, so next digit will be what? 0 plus 1. Okay, and now the next digit will be what? 1 plus 1, which will be 2. In the same way, if we will move forward, 1 plus 2 will be 3. Next is 3 plus 2 will be 5, 5 plus 3 will be 8, so on and so forth. You can generate the Fibonacci series. Okay, now what our question is, we will take the things as we need to implement a Fibonacci function. Okay, where we will put the input value. Okay, now for example, if you are passing value as 50, so we have to give all the Fibonacci numbers which are there before 50. Okay, which are, so see, until 34, next value will be what? 34 plus 21, which is greater than 50. So we will not do that value. Okay, so we will give all the Fibonacci series from 0 until the value which is smaller than 50. Okay, hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's see how we are implementing it here. We have taken a function name which is Fibonacci, and then we are taking n as the input, which is going to be our value. Okay, until where we need to generate the Fibonacci series. Now what is this one? Fibonacci sequence. So I told you, right, initially we need to have the sequence with first 2 elements, right, which is 0 and 1. So this is for that. Okay, next is what? While we are running a while loop, and then what this while loop is doing is it is continuing to generate the Fibonacci numbers until the last number is greater than or equal to n. See, here we have taken n, right? So it will generate the Fibonacci series until unless the value becomes greater than n. Okay, so it should not go beyond n. So until n we should stop. Okay, so that is the while condition that we are using here. What is next thing? Here this is the main logic of Fibonacci series. If you see, right, what we are doing is we are adding the sum of last 2 digits in the sequence to extend it. See, this is appending, right? So whatever our sequence was previously, for example, our sequence was 0 and 1, so it will append to this sequence. What it will append? It will append that Fibonacci sequence of -1 plus Fibonacci sequence of -2. Now what is this -1 and -2? -1 and -2 are your index values. So if your current index value is 2, then you have to take the Fibonacci sequence of -1, which is going to be your 1 value, and then on -2, which is going to be your 0 value, add them up and then append it to this array or your string, whatever. So then in this case it is going to be 2. In this way you will generate the Fibonacci sequence until unless you will get this reach this 50 value, and then finally you will return your Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so in this way you will get your output as in this sequence. Okay, so hope you have understood it. Let's now move on to the next question. Let's look at this question. Remove duplicates from a list in Python. Okay, so see how we can implement this. First of all, let's take one example. We have this array, okay, 1 2 2 3 4 4 and 5. So after removing the duplicates as in there should be no 2 occurrences of the same digit. So 2 is twice, so we will remove the duplicate 1 and then we will just write it only once. Then we have 3 only at once, and then we have 4 twice, so we have to write it only once. Then we have 5, so we have written 5. Okay, so in this way our unique series will be something like this. So how can we implement this one now? So let's see how we have implemented. We have taken a function remove duplicates, and then we are taking an array. This is taking an array inside it. Okay, so what we are doing here is, see, what we are doing here is like we are converting the list, okay, to a set to remove the duplicates, and then we are converting it back to a list. See, first of all, this array is what a list. Okay, then initially we are converting it to a set, because you know set in Python has a property that it automatically removes the duplicate values. Okay, so once we convert it to set, all the duplicates are removed, right? And then we have to return the value. So then we are again converting into a list by writing it in this way. So our final answer will have the list without any duplicates. Okay, so this is the easiest way of doing this. So I hope you have understood. For any questions, you can ask in the comment section. Any doubts? Let's move on to the next question now. Let's look at this question. In this question, what we need to do is we need to find the sum of digits of a number in Python. So see, you will be having a number like this 1 2 3 4 5. What you need to do is we need to do the summation. Okay, that is you need to find the sum in this way. The sum will be 15. Okay, so how you can do that in the easiest way possible? So for that, what we have done is we have taken a function which is sum of digits, and it is accepting the this digit, okay, which has multiple numbers in it. Now how to proceed? See, first of all, what we will do is we will convert this number to a string. Okay, why we are converting is because iterating over string is easy, right? Because see, this is a single digit in this one, right? And what we need to do in this digit, we have to traverse over every single digit of it, right? This one. So if we convert it into a string, it will be easy for us to traverse. So that is why what we have done, first of all, we will convert it into a string, and then using for loop we will iterate over it. Okay, so first of all, if you see, this was our number in integer. Okay, you can say that 1 2 3 4 5. Now we converted into a string 1 2 3 4 5. This is in a string. Now what we will do, we are running a for loop like 1 2 3. Okay, and then we are running a sum function over that. What that will do, that will like add up whenever we have a value. So initially when our value is 1, then the next value when it will come will be 2, next will be 3, and then next will be 4, and then next is 5. So in this way it will add up all the values, and finally we will just print the output of this function which we have. Okay, that is sum of digits. So the final output we will have is 15. So in the return value we will get 15 as the output, which is the summation of all the digits. Hope you have got it. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Make sure to join me on Telegram and Instagram as well. You can ask your queries in the Instagram DM as well. And if you need any content, you can request it on our Telegram channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet to receive all the latest regular updates. I regularly post off-campus drives and preparation related videos for placements on my channel. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video.